Hello fellow YouTubers, Toronto Collector here. Well, after a long time waiting, for weeks and weeks, seemed like at least a month waiting, something I ordered, Funko-related, from China, finally arrived. And the ironic thing is, I didn't even realize at the time that it was coming from China, directly from China to Toronto. That's why it took so long to get here. And again, our Canada Post let me down by to drop off a kit instead of actually delivery it there. So Maria and I had to go up to the post office there today and pick it up there. But I got the number of the phone here for it right there. I got a phone and I complained about it. So this here is a package. It's not, as you can see, it's not a pop, but it is Funko related. So as the opening music says for this particular video here, the opening song is from Ace of Base, and the song is called The Sign, which I thought was appropriate.
How appropriate.
So hopefully I won't have any copyright infringements there, so I'll be able to keep the music in there. So that's this unveiling here is for a sign, Funko related, and we also have a few pops that we bought there today, which I'll be showing after this. So here goes the big unveiling for the sign. No, I'm not making any rude sounds here. That's pulling the bag open here. This is what they call a poly bag. So I'm not making any rude sounds. That's the bag. See?
You know Ace of Base is Canadian.
See, I'm making faces look like I'm actually making a rude noise. See? No, I'm not making rude noises. No, but I'm making the faces for it just to be funny.
You do realize that Ace of Base is Canadian.
I guess. Are they?
Yes.
Okay.
My mom
Maria says Ace of Base is Canadian there, so...
My mom knew a member of the band.
Okay. So, this is how it's packaged.
Kind of funky.
Yeah. It's all packed in shrink wrap here. Very, not shrink wrap there, but, styrofoam. There's styrofoam there. I got my trusty, box cutter knife right here, which I use to cut open this very cheap masking tape. Oh, it does have an electrical plug on it. Okay. Okay. I wasn't sure because this package is very, very light, ladies and gentlemen, and I told Maria coming down from the post office that I didn't think it had a power cord in it, but there, apparently, it does have a power cord. And hopefully it's adaptable to our, looks like it's adaptable, yeah, it's also USB too. USB plug there, and then the 110 here. Okay, that's good. So, moving right along, I'm getting there. This very, very cheap packing coming in from China. You'd think coming from China would be packaged better.
And what does Maria get to do on Monday?
With my little hat. We'll get to that, Maria. We'll get to that. So this here is the oh, it's even got an on-off switch here. So this is the plug for here. Funky looking plug. See, this is the USB adapter here, and I hope. So I guess this end plugs into the sign.
Yeah, I'll make it.
So, oh, there goes my news alarm there. Just got pushed that off the camera there. Okay, so get right along with it here. As Maria's saying, get on with it. I'm getting on with it.
Good.
Okay, so this here is very simple design, isn't it? Very, very simple. Remember, I said this was Funko related, right? So, I have only seen pictures of it online there. So here we go. There is a sign. Sign of the times, you might say.
Oh my god.
Can we all read that?
Yeah.
What does it say?
Funko.
Get the Funko out of here.
I would like to get this.
So I see very simple design. See, that's what I was seeing there. That's what I was seeing looking at the camera. That's what I was seeing there. So very simple design. It's got the holes in the top there to for either screws or nails to connect it to the wall. And obviously the plug right there. So this is what I've been waiting for basically a month to get. So I'll be connecting it here to the cable off camera, and I'll be probably putting it right basically up there behind me there. So next time you see the video here, in the next video I do, which will probably be in a week to 2 weeks, you'll see it up to the wall there. Hopefully it's illuminated in the color I asked for. I asked for a specific color. This sign was available in about 6 different colors off eBay, and when you bought one, you could ask for a certain color, for the lettering here to be illuminated in a certain color. So I did ask for a certain color, and once I get plugged in and working, in the next video, you will be able to see what color I chose. Maria will be able to see it in about half an hour, but the video, my next video, you'll see it hopefully mounted on the wall. So that's the sign of the times. That's the sign I got. So that's why I chose that song for this video. The Sign, by apparently a Canadian-based Ace of Base, the band. I always like to give an intro music when I can, when I'm allowed to, as part of my intro there, to when it's not banned there. I did one before featuring a hard rock group there, which I won't name names, and it wasn't allowed. So I had to redo that video and remove the song. So hopefully this will be allowed. So that's the unveiling of the sign. Very, very simple. I mean, it was so light when I picked it up from the post office. I was thinking, there's nothing to this thing. I expected it to come into a frame and so forth. Nothing to it. But it's kind of ridiculous there. So I think I spent what $35 on it Canadian, plus additional 20 something for shipping from China. So very expensive. Better darn will be worth it. So that's this unveiling, but the video continues here. Mary, hang on a second. The video continues here. That's the sign.
I expected it to be this long.
I expected it to be much bigger myself there. It did give us a size dimension, and I thought it was going to be bigger than that. I thought it was going to come, when I say a polybag, I thought it was going to be like, basically, but this big, bigger,
I thought it was going to be
Anyways,
the size of a
we
fish.
also did some pop shopping today there, even though I was on a very, very limited budget this week there, because my rent's coming up. So a very limited budget there, but we were able to go to our local EB game store. And I understand from a new subscriber to my channel, Glamma, who I welcome me to my channel. Good to see you. Love your video too. Welcome to my channel as a subscriber there. She has informed me to a comment I made on a previous video that their EB Games is not in the U.S. From her knowledge, but she believes that EB Games in the U.S. is actually called GameStop in the U.S. We don't, to my knowledge, have a GameStop here in Canada or in Toronto. Marie and I get around by public transit, so it's difficult for us to really look around there, but I have never seen, I've been in Toronto all my life, all my 51 years old life. And I've never seen a GameStop here, so maybe it's GameStop in the States and EB Games here in Toronto. So, anyways, we went to EB Games, obviously, and show you some of the pops that we got. I have already started a line of pops there. I went in there, EB Games, there, looking for a couple of specific pops there to continue on my pops for some of my lines, to finish off some of my lines, as I've been doing that recently there. I couldn't quite find exactly what I was looking for at EB Games. The EB Games was the only store we went into today because we're on a very limited type budget right now, and we couldn't go to the main mall we go to, so we went to a very local store. They did have many pops that I think they had restocked. I was tempted to spend a lot of money there, but I figured, no, Toronto Collector, this is an off-pay week for you. Your rent's coming out this one year, so back off. We can do it again in 2 weeks when you have your fund pay. So, anyways, we and I were looking around at the store, and I have one right now WWE figure there, which I've gotten there for a while there. My first Funko Pop from the WWE. It's up there, and it's Ronda Rousey. She's my first one so far. Matter of fact, I'll pause the camera up to show it to you. And we're back here, and so yes, my first WWE figure there, I bought some time online here. I do have an unveiling of her on another video on my channel here. It's Ronda Rousey. She's my first WWE figure. And I really admire her, even though she hasn't been performing for a while. I really do admire her. And this is a little Spinny Rooney here. I did show her before, but when I showed her in a previous video, it was in a different room. It wasn't in my new studio here. So, this is the Ronda Rousey. And there's a couple of her here. There's even one or two of her when she's performing with the UFC, which I still want to get. So that's was my first one from WWE.
Where did she go?
I don't know. She performed in a live event, and then I haven't seen her for a while. So in EB Games, I'm looking around. Marina's looking around things we both a bit interested in, and she happened to come across one here that she knew I would like. So it's an unveiling of him. Undertaker, one of my favorite characters on the show, and actually this is quite a heavy pop. I was surprised at the weight of it. It's quite heavy. So there's Undertaker right there. Little Spinny Rooney here for you. And you see some more characters right there. I plan to get a few more of them there to do with this line here. I could have bought more today, but as I said, was on a limited budget there, so couldn't afford any more today there. So I got Undertaker, and I got another lady in the WWE, or retired now from the WWE, which I finally released, which I admire when she was performing, and she's a fellow Torontonian. She works at WWE, or retired from the WWE, from Toronto, and when she performed, she gave you Satisfaction. Can you guess? Time's up.
Wait,
Trish Stratus.
And one more clue. If the people had seen last month's show, or this past month, this earlier in the month's show, she was on the card.
Yes, but unfortunately she lost.
Yes, but still.
I would mention that if she'd won. Anyways, Satisfaction here. So Trish Stratus, which is a fairly new pop, only been out for a short time, and I've been looking for it on the store the past couple weeks there. It hasn't arrived there yet. So as soon as I saw this one in a local store, I said, I gotta get that one. So Ray found me Undertaker. And so I found Trish there. So that's the two pops from my collection that I picked up there today. And yes, for those who don't know, for those who are new to my channel, welcome. I am an in-the-box collector, so I will be taking these pops out of the box right now. I will be making a series of videos sometime in the near future where I do compare different pops. I have a bunch of guitar players right now and singers from other bands. I will be getting dupes of them and doing reviews on them in the very near future there. So if you'd like to see my reviews of some guitarists, some rock guitarists, and some rock singers out of the box, and doing a review of how the Funko Pops look of various performers like Mick Mars and so forth, and Vince Neil, guitarists and singers and so forth like that. If you'd like to see those reviews there upcoming, be sure and you hit the bell icon and subscribe to my channel there, and you will be notified of when I do those videos. Those videos are coming up there very soon. So something no one's done yet here is actually done a review of some of these performers, of the pop version of some of these performers. So I'll be doing that very soon. Anyway, there's Trish right there. So that's my two, Trish and Undertaker. Those two I got from my collection. Right back.
Did they make a pop?
And I'm back here, so I had to do a bit of coffee in there. Maybe when you want to talk to me for a second there. So yeah, these are my two pops I got there today. Undertaker and Trish Stratus there. Two performers I really admire there, and they both stopped performing mysteriously after, I think they put their heart out there and they were performing on a pay-per-view and then stopped. Almost kind of like what even Ronda did too. She was performing on a pay-per-view event there, and then I think she lost it, then haven't seen her for a while. I think what these performers do is, I think that they take their body to a point that when they do pay-per-view events, they really pull all the stops out and really put on a good show, sacrifice their bodies to put on a really good show for the pay-per-views. But when they do the TV shows are just like a dress rehearsal for the pay-per-views. They don't put the heart and soul into a TV show as they do in pay-per-views. So I think they they do so much pay-per-views and shows every day and every week that they need some time off. So they wrestle a lot to entertain us, and then they need some time off. That's what I think happened to them. Well, of course, Trish retired. So, but Ronda and Undertaker, well, I think Undertaker's now retired too, but Ronda has just fallen out of the spotlight. I mean, WWE put her so much in the spotlight, I think she needs some time off. And people can speculate all they want about where these performers are, especially where Ronda is, as to whether she's taking time off to start a family or whatever else. I mean, rumor mill is flying about this. If you are a wrestling fan, and if you are a subscriber to my channel, there, first of all, welcome. I'm not sure which one of my subscribers likes which what where. So, if you're a subscriber and you are also a wrestling fan, if you have some more inside knowledge about what happened to these performers, especially Ronda, please feel free to comment down below and let the rest of us know. Okay, appreciate it. Now, those are my pops. Now, Maria got a couple pops for her collection there too. She went to grab a pop that she hadn't, a line that she hadn't started yet, and I suggested, trying to be helpful, that she buy more pops there from a line that she already has. So, Maria, do you want to explain these, or should I? You don't want to explain them off? Well, you want to explain it off camera? I'll hold up to you. Talk about it.
Okay.
Come in a little closer so the microphone can hear you better. Maria's gonna explain it off camera there. She'll do it off camera. I'll hold the pop up for her, and she can explain it quickly, please. Well, people are waiting to hear the description there.
Yeah. Well.
So I suggested that she get pops to do with lines that she's already started there, instead of getting brand new ones. Because I like to finish off lines what I collect first before I start new lines there. That's how I do it there. So I just suggested to her that you do it that way, and she decided to do it that way. So this here is now, this figure here, I'll show you off camera. This way, can you see me? This is this one here, okay?
Okay, Hermione Granger.
So
it's Hermione Granger as a cat. She was making Polyjuice Potion. For those of you who know the Harry Potter series, she took a hair off of a fellow Hogwarts student, and it turned her into a cat.
And this is more of a focus from this particular line. This is a spinning Rooney for you there. I don't know Harry Potter at all, ladies and gentlemen. That's not my thing. That is Maria's thing there. So that's the one pop there that she got for her collection. Second one here is, wait till I bring it up here for you. Second one here is
Sirius Black. That's Harry Potter's godfather. That's it. That's what he has to turn into to go out into public.
Okay.
A dog.
So when you say he went to a dog, she's serious.
Yep.
So there's the spinning Rooney there. These will be going into Maria's collection, not mine, so you won't see them in my collection there, because they're from Maria's collection there. So they're the two pops that she picked up, or actually I picked up for her there, because she gets money next week there. But they're her two pops there. So if you're watching us as a subscriber or a new person to the channel, welcome. If you know also about these figures, these characters, then please do comment down below there. I'm very happy to hear that I am getting more subscribers more often now, and I very much appreciate the support from the subscribers. I hope you do really enjoy my videos. I try to make them entertaining for you. I know sometimes my mouth gets ahead of my brain, and sometimes I have to calm myself down, slow myself down a little bit there. So anyway, this is Toronto Collector. So if you like the video there, please do subscribe, like, comment down below, hit the bell icon there so that you're aware of when I do my next video there. And Maria's holding up our cat. This is our cat, Cloudy. She decided to bring him into the picture there, so the cat Cloudy's going, "Wait, you woke me up for this? What's going on? What's going on here? What's going on here?" So I didn't mean to make this 20 minutes long there. So anyways, this is Toronto Collector and Cloudy saying, and Maria's hand there too. Okay, take care. Thanks for watching.